There you are. You are just in time for our First Alert weather live stream. Hi, this is First Alert Chief Meteorologist Steve Beylon live in the First Alert Weather Center. I've been seeing a lot of you recently. I love seeing you, but maybe on better circumstances, right? We've had some active weather. Some of you have had some severe weather, especially south and west of the Fox Valley. It's been busy around here lately, but let's break things down, talk about what happened last night and what's going to happen today and into your weekend. All right, what do you say we take a look at First Alert Viper Max? There it is, and it's a clean sweep across the area. No rain, no thunderstorms. We have sunny skies across the area. So things are pretty peaceful right now, but it will get a little bit more active as we go into this afternoon and evening. But before we talk about that, let's do a radar recap of the storms that came through last night. There they are, a broken squall line moving from southwest to northeast across Wisconsin. And you probably noticed that in the Fox cities and Green Bay, it kind of turned into I wouldn't say a non-event, but the storms were definitely weaker compared to folks south and west. And folks in the Fox cities and Green Bay really got lucky. There must have been some Hail Marys said, that's for sure. So what happened is that the storms, as they came towards the Fox Valley, they died down because they hit some marine air that was flowing in on southeast winds from Lake Michigan into the Fox Valley. Now, I'm happy, I'm thrilled that the Fox Valley and Green Bay just got some non-severe thunderstorms. But you know what's happening is events like this help to perpetuate the short-term bias, if you will, that Lake Winnebago deflects storms. That's recency bias, right? You get an event like this, or maybe 2 or 3 events, and all of a sudden you think to yourself, "Oh, it's Lake Winnebago. Lake Winnebago deflects storms." And, while the lake has some impact on the weather, really, honestly, Lake Winnebago didn't deflect those storms yesterday. That is not what happened. What happened is that the southeast wind coming off of Lake Michigan blew cooler air from out over Lake Michigan onshore into the Fox Valley, which helped to weaken those storms as they pushed towards Oshkosh and Appleton and Green Bay. So bigger Lake Michigan helped to kill those storms in the Fox Valley, not Lake Winnebago. Lake Winnebago didn't do the deflecting. It was Lake Michigan helping you out, your buddy to the east. So the severe weather yesterday was generally south and west of the Fox Valley. You're looking at a map of the storm reports, severe storm reports across central and eastern Wisconsin over the past 24 hours. Lots of reports of hail, wind damage as well. And if you look closely, especially out in Portage County and west, those red circles there, those were tornado sightings. There were 6 all in all across the state yesterday. And you'll notice at the bottom of the screen, down towards Dodge County, a lot of icons showing hail and wind, but no tornado icons. I think this is just a matter of formality. What's going to happen is the National Weather Service is going to get out there. They're going to look at the damage. I would say we're about 95% certain that the damage around Mayville, where we went live with Kristen Allen this morning on Action 2 News, pretty sure it was caused by a tornado. And this is exactly where, when we tracked this storm last night with the radar on First Alert Viper Max, you could see the what we call a velocity couplet, where we picked up the twisting winds from that supercell thunderstorm that came across Dodge County. So I would bet the house that that the damage down there was tornadic. But we'll get some confirmation later today, and there may be some more confirmed tornadoes across the state. Some folks had some beneficial rainfall. It's been pretty dry the first half of May, and some folks got some decent rain, but it was kind of on a hit-and-miss basis. According to the estimated rainfall from First Alert Viper Max, roughly 1/4 inch of rain in Green Bay, not much at all around the Appleton area. Rainfall totals were more significant around Fond du Lac over to Sheboygan counties, about 1 or 2 inches of rain there. We also had some pockets of 1+ inch rains across central Wisconsin. So that was the good side of things, that we did get some rain across the area. It'd be nice to have that on a more of a widespread basis, but you don't want to look at a gift horse in the mouth either. So our severe weather outlook is in the moderate category for today. It was high yesterday. It's moderate today. We're anticipating a combination, a 1-2 punch, of fierce non-thunderstorm winds, gusts anywhere from 35 to 50 miles an hour, and with that, strong thunderstorms. And if those strong storms pop up this afternoon, there may be some higher gusts around those thunderstorms that could be 50 to 60 miles an hour. And those strong thunderstorms also could have some hail up to an inch in diameter. Right now, though, it is quiet. Squawky the seagull is taking a nap while she sits on her eggs. We're waiting for those to hatch from our Appleton Squawky egg cam. Right now, sunny in Appleton, 66 degrees. Shh, sweet dreams, Squawky, but Squawky's going to have to keep a bird's eye open for some storms this afternoon. Some of them could be strong, borderline severe. It's going to turn windy. Squawky's feathers are going to get ruffled. South to southwest winds could be gusting as high as 50 miles an hour. It's going to be a warm day. It is not going to be as windy, or excuse me, not as humid as it was yesterday. High of 81 degrees. Our temperatures will be dropping back into the 60s as we go towards this evening. So as we look at our satellite and radar combo, look at that big corkscrew of cloud cover across the northern plains. That's a lumbering area of low pressure. It's the same weather maker that kicked off those damaging thunderstorms across Wisconsin yesterday and last evening. Now the storm is sitting in there swirling in the Dakotas and Minnesota, but you can see it's pushing another cold front into Wisconsin. That boundary will trigger off some more thunderstorms later on this afternoon. And around that area of low pressure, there's a lot of wind across the Dakotas and Minnesota. Our winds are going to pick up here in northeast Wisconsin as we go into the midday in the afternoon. So generally from about Stevens Point, Mosinee, and east across the Fox Valley and towards the lakeshore, we have a level 1 risk of severe weather through this evening. Now yesterday, the risk of severe weather was a level 3, and this is on a 1 to 5 scale. So today, it's only a 1, and I'm using air quotes because even a level 1 risk of severe weather, a marginal risk of severe weather, can produce severe thunderstorms. Strong to isolated severe thunderstorms are possible later today. Wind gusts up to 60 miles an hour, hail up to an inch in diameter. I would say those are the primary threats with any thunderstorms later today. Because the air is drier, because these storms will be moving quickly, this is not a situation where we're going to see a lot of widespread heavy rainfall, not a lot of widespread flooding at all. And this is not a tornado situation, unlike the storms yesterday. So we go to First Alert Pinpoint Predictor, and we're going to show you the wind speeds and the wind gusts. This is hour by hour, and the strongest non-thunderstorm wind gusts are likely to be in the first half of the afternoon. South to southwest, frequently gusting around 35 miles an hour. We're probably going to have some wind gusts across the area that get as high as 50 miles an hour. And it's going to be one more warm day. Our inland highs will be close to 80 degrees with some 70s across the North Woods. First Alert Pinpoint Predictor shows cooler weather by the lakeshore, but still highs in the upper 60s to about 70 is relatively comfortable, especially considering the lack of humidity. We'll have sunshine and then increasing clouds, especially around and after 1 o'clock this afternoon. Now, right there, First Alert Pinpoint Predictor. Here's 4 p.m., and you can see scattered showers and thunderstorms breaking out across eastern Wisconsin. Now let's go hour by hour. Here's 5 o'clock. Here's 6 o'clock. Ooh, look at that. Some big storms moving through Green Bay, Manitowoc County, heading into Kewaunee County. We'll see if Predictor is onto something here. Here's 7 o'clock. Some of those storms are over top of Door County. And then once we get to 8 o'clock, and especially after that, the thunder moves out of the area. We will find that we're going to have a few leftover showers during the overnight hours, and there might be some showers that linger into Saturday morning as well. But otherwise, you're going to see kind of a mostly cloudy weekend and a breezy weekend as well. West winds will be delivering some cooler weather. So instead of seeing highs around 80 like we've seen the past couple days, Saturday's high 65. And then after a low of 47 Saturday night, Sunday's high temperature 58 degrees. These are temperatures right now. We're in the 60s with 70 degrees in Shawano. It is 66 in Green Bay. And our dew points, they've dropped back to near 50. So this is some more comfortable air compared to the sticky stuff, which we kind of felt the past couple days. So there's your First Alert Super 7-day forecast. 81 today, First Alert Weather Day, fierce Friday winds, and then some scattered strong thunderstorms, and then a few leftover spotty showers tomorrow, breezy, cooler, 65, and then we got 50s Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 4 days in a row with highs in the 50s. That's some jacket weather for late May. And a little weather maker will give us a chance of some showers Tuesday into Wednesday, especially from Green Bay and to the south. All right, depending on how you're watching our weather live stream, if you've got a camera phone that is free or a tablet that is free, you can scan the QR code on the left side of your screen and download our free WBAY First Alert Weather app. Came in real handy for a lot of people yesterday during severe weather. We also have a chance of some strong to severe thunderstorms this afternoon, so tap that app and have the interactive radar and the storm tracking tools that you and your family need to stay safe, our updated hour-by-hour forecast with fresh information every 3 hours, and the ability to watch our First Alert Weather channel, our 24/7 weather channel, streaming on your phone. That came in really handy for anybody who had to seek shelter yesterday and still watch our coverage live streaming, because by then you may not have been able to sit in front of your TV. You may have had to go down to your basement or your storm shelter, and you can take us with you, and not just to your safe place at home if there's severe weather, but anywhere you go this weekend to enjoy some fun for Saturday and Sunday. Take our forecast with you. All right, I think I've got enough to say about the weather. That's about enough from me. All right, Aisha Morales is behind me. She's preparing for Action 2 News mid-morning. It starts in 15 minutes. We've got, Aisha, are we going live from Mayville?
No, but we'll have the latest.
We'll have the latest. Okay, so I think Kristen Allen is making her way north from her live shots that she had this morning. She's heading back to the Green Bay area, but we will have the very latest information. You got to see, if you haven't seen the damage down in Mayville from last night's storm, you got to watch Action 2 News mid-morning. It's impressive. It's also sad at the same time. But anyway, that's coming up on our mid-morning show. And we'll also be talking about our Royal Rumble diaper drive. Say that 5 times fast. It's wrapping up today. We're doing curbside pickup. In fact, after our mid-morning show, Aisha Morales and I will be out there in front of WBAY collecting boxes and bags of diapers from generous viewers like you. If you want to donate some diapers, please swing by the TV station sometime during the morning and the midday. We'll be happy to collect those and get those to some needy families across our area. So thanks in advance for your generosity. All right, happy Friday. Be safe. We have wind and storms this afternoon, but things will be getting better for the weekend. Thanks for watching our live stream. Thanks for watching our newscast. We're happy to serve you and your family. Enjoy your Friday and enjoy your weekend. See ya.